Hey y'all, how are y'all? I hope everyone's doing wonderful. I hope you're feeling blessed. I just wanted to come on today and talk about something that's been going on with me. And I hate to be like a broken record because I feel like I've talked about this before, but it's just on my mind, and I just wanted to come to y'all and just, talk to my friends about what's going on in my life, and just a little story time about what's been happening. So I'm sure other people deal with this too from time to time, but this is something that I deal with constantly, and it's the hatred. You know, I get a lot of hatred, and I don't provoke hatred. I'm very nice and loving, and I try to be nice even when people are really rude and mean to me. But I'll just tell you what happened. Like, for example, what happened today, y'all. So today I went to Starbucks to order my coffee this morning, and the morning had started off pretty good. Like, I felt happy. Everything was going fine, and I went to go order my coffee, and I ordered the same kind of coffee I usually do. And when I got to the window, this lady had kind of an attitude already with me, and I was like thinking in my head, what do I do to deserve this stuff? But maybe she was having a bad day, so I just, and then she showed me the coffee, and the coffee was wrong. I have to have a lot of creamer in my coffee because I'm real sensitive, and I just can't handle the coffee being real strong. I have to milk it down with a lot of creamer. So when I had ordered a lot of creamer, and she made it was like almost black. It was so dark, and I just said, "Ma'am, is that my coffee?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she repeated the coffee to me, and I said, "No, no, I had ordered the coffee with extra half and half." And she's like, "No," she told me, "No, you ordered it with a little bit milk or skim milk or something like that." And I said, I had to tell her. I knew she was probably going to get upset because she's not wanting to hear what I have to say. You can tell by the look on her face that she's not wanting to hear what I have to say. And I was like, oh, this is not going to end good. But I wasn't being mean or anything. I'm like, I'm sorry for being a pain. But no, I ordered it with a lot of, I said that I wanted a lot of half and half extra. And she's like, and she kind of just looked at me with an ugly look, and she's like, okay. So she walks away to go make it, and then she brings it back to me, and I told her I was sorry again, but she wasn't having it. She just had that attitude like I really aggravated her and kind of ruined her day. But I wasn't trying to do anything. I wasn't doing anything wrong. That I really ordered what I ordered, and so I don't know how she didn't hear me. So yeah, so her getting mad at me put like a it put me in a sour mood. I didn't feel happy after her getting so mean with me. I just didn't feel happy anymore, and I was trying to be in an okay mood. And then when I was driving, someone cut me off, and I was like, okay, today is going to be one of those days again, another one of those days that are just like a bad day. And I mean, I guess everybody has bad days, but I feel like I have a lot of them when it comes to people mistreating me. I feel like people mistreat me all the time. I must be some kind of magnet for people mistreating me, and I just don't know what it is about me that makes people hate me so hard. But I mean, people will snap on me for no reason. So then when I went to the bank, I there was somebody that was in line, or no, I was behind them in line, and they got mad at me. They had like yelled at me in the mirror, just like yelled at me in the mirror when I didn't do anything at all. I was just waiting in line at the ATM behind them, and they looked in the mirror and was trying to make eye contact with me and screaming their head off. And I was just like, oh, Jesus, I need you so bad right now. I just don't know what, and I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I promise y'all, I did not do anything. And that person lost their mind, towards me. And so then somebody almost ran into me when I was driving. Again, some more like things in the car. And something else happened. I forgot. Oh, so when I went to go order food for my son, I was picking him up some Chick-fil-A, and and this lady just automatically had an attitude with me, and she, she was so irritated with me. She every time I go into Chick-fil-A, she doesn't like me. She just gets an attitude as soon as she sees my face. She can't stand to take my order. I've never done anything to her. She can't stand to take my order. She gets an attitude with me. She's like glaring at me while she takes my order. And she did something to my drink when I ordered, because I ordered my food, and then it came with a drink, and I also ordered a water, and she put some kind of red drink in my water, and it was like a little bit dripped on the side. There was water like all on the sides of my drink, which isn't that big of a deal, but there was like red drink mixed in with my water, and I can't help but to think she did it on purpose. And you could tell that the water was mixed with something red, and she didn't say a word about it. It was just anyways, I just couldn't, because she already can't stand me. You can tell by the look on her face. It was just like, okay, but I just deal with this nonstop, and I know somebody else is dealing with this today. Somebody else has got to be going through this from time to time, or maybe all the time, or maybe some people never deal with it. I'm not sure, but I wonder if people are out there that deal with stuff like what I deal with people just hating me constantly, just from the jump. Like, they look at my face and they cannot stand me, and I just wonder about it, because it's a constant struggle in my life. I'm some kind of magnet for people's hatred, and it wears me down. It stresses me out, makes me sad. I try to stay happy and positive all the time, and I'm really sorry if I'm being like a source of negativity in y'all's life by telling you this story today. I don't mean to be. And I hope it doesn't put a damper on your day or anything like that. I just wanted to just talk about what's going on, because y'all are my friends. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for listening, and I just want to talk to y'all about it, because it's just something that just wears me out, and I don't know, I guess I just need somebody to just listen to me, and just like, I don't know, just listen, I guess, because it feels like it helps whenever I let it out, just holding it in all the time, just feeling all the sadness that comes along with people hating me, like, it's exhausting, it's just hurtful, and I don't know, I have y'all, and everybody's always so loving and sweet to me. So it reminds me that, there's goodness in the world, and there's sweet people and loving people, and not everybody's like that, but maybe I don't know. I just don't know what to say about it, and I don't want to be a broken record, and I just don't know what I could possibly do besides pray about it, and just let it out when it builds up in my heart and my soul. Just let it out and just talk about it, because I want it to stop. I wish it would stop, and if y'all would pray for me about this, I would appreciate it. I don't, I just, sometimes I feel like I'm cursed, because it's such something that it just won't stop. And I've dealt with a lot of it since I was young too. And no, it's not all in my head. I promise you. My son can even vouch for the way that people have treated me in public. My son has been there when women have, one person ran over me with the cart right in front of my son on purpose. Ran over me with a one of those carts that you sit in, the electric carts. Whenever you're disabled or you're overweight, you use a cart in Walmart, and a man ran over me with that before on purpose, and my son was there to witness that. And yeah, and I've had another lady, making fun of me when I was eating out, and my son looked at her, and she gave my son the evil eye, and was very upset with him for, just looking back at her like, wow, you're mean, and my son has been there in the grocery store when people have done really mean things to me, or said mean things to me, or treated me mean. So I just want to tell y'all, it's not all in my head. I swear it's not all in my head, because I think even my husband sometimes thinks like, my gosh, it's so old already, just she's always saying the same things, and it's like, I know he's just like, oh, is it all in her head, or like, he didn't know what to think. He's just sick of hearing about it, and well, I'm sick of going through it, like, I am sick of going through it. But anyways, I thank God I have y'all because you lift my spirits, and this is something like it's just constant. It's just a thing. It's a thing in my life, and I just want it to stop. But I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and I thank you so much for listening to my story and just listening to me because it's just daily struggles that I go through, and I'm lucky to have y'all. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you. Take care. Bye.